A new comic book movie starring Charlize Theron is on Netflix. I'm down, so let's watch The Old Guard, a 2020 American superhero film directed by Gina Prince-Bythewood and written by Greg Rucka. Based on his comic book of the same name, the film stars Charlize Theron, KiKi Layne, Matthias Schoenaerts, Marwan Kenzari, Luca Marinelli, and Chiwetel Ejiofor. The film follows a team of immortal mercenaries that go on a revenge mission. It's a Netflix original and was released July 10th, 2020 to generally positive reviews. A group of mercenaries, all centuries-old immortals with the ability to heal themselves, discover someone is onto their secret, and they must fight to protect their freedom. Hello, as always, let's get into the bad points first. And the first big problem with this one is that it is trying to set up a franchise without earning a franchise. It's the same problem as what Tom Cruise's movie had with the Dark Universe, The Mummy. They definitely put the cart before the horse there and it backfired, and I think it might be similar with this, where they spend at least 30 or 40 minutes in this movie setting up a sequel, rather than telling us a satisfying first story which would make us want to come back for a sequel. They just spend half of their actual original movie setting up a sequel which might never happen. So there you go. So you've got the Vietnamese actress Ngo Van Tan in this one, and she is in it for about 10 minutes and she's basically sequel bait. It's really annoying. It's one of the biggest modern movie sins for me. Earn your sequels. Linked to that is, because they spend about 40 minutes trying to set up a sequel which might never happen, it's too long. It's over 2 hours long. It's like 2 hours and 8 minutes or something like that, and I'd have probably been fine with it just being an hour and a half. Cut out the sequel bait. Just tell me a satisfying, tight story, instead of like pointless exposition for a movie that might never happen, which you get about 40 minutes worth in this. So there's the pointless exposition for a sequel that might happen to action in an action movie is, about equal, which is rubbish. This is a little bit of a nitpick, but Chiwetel Ejiofor is so obviously British with his accent. Why is he in the CIA? The movie is set in London, so just have him as an MI5 or an MI6 agent. I mean, that's a nitpick, but why have him as an American CIA agent when he's got quite obviously a very, very, very strong English accent? Alright, now the good points. I enjoyed the premise of this movie. It's based on a comic book which is fairly highly regarded. I've never read it, but apparently it's highly regarded. And the premise of immortal mercenaries is pretty cool. I enjoyed it enough, I guess. All of the action scenes are quite well shot when you do actually finally get to an action scene. At least you can see what's happening, which is good in modern movies, because normally the camera's all over the shop and you can't see a single thing. But at least this, you can follow what's going on, and the fight scenes and the action scenes are really well shot, and I enjoyed those. Charlize Theron is awesome, as always. She's an extremely underappreciated actor, I think, and she carries action movies really well. So, in conclusion, this movie makes a cardinal sin of putting the cart before the horse and giving us about half of its runtime over to setting up a sequel we might never get. But the action and the premise and everything entertained me enough that I hope it does get that sequel. Also because I like Ngo Van Tan, so I want to see her in the sequel. It would be nice to have a Vietnamese actress in a massive Hollywood franchise. Hey, it's future editing Ian here, and apparently past Ian, recording Ian, is an idiot and he forgot to give you a score. So yeah, this movie's kind of meh. It's 3 out of 5. A pass an evening. Oh, and like, comment and subscribe for more, what's that word called? Oh yeah, hack fraudery.